Be me, love my dog, he's the best. A few weeks ago I noticed that when I was really close to his face while talking to him, he'd kinda licked the air like he was trying to lick my face from afar. Cutest thing ever. Since then I've been constantly blowing air towards him just to see him lick the air. Today on a whim I decided to look this up, wondering if other dogs do this or if he just loves me extra. Find out that when I blow air on his face, it dries out his nose, which is very uncomfortable, and so he licks his nose, not the air, to get it wet again. I've basically been torturing my dog for weeks. Felt terrible. While wallowing in guilt, I feel a lick on my foot and my dog's right there wagging his tail as usual while looking at me. Pretty sure all is forgiven. Like I said, he's the best. Be me 20. Growing up had severe agoraphobia, terrified of being seen by others. Would completely isolate myself in my room for months. Only social interaction was on Discord servers. College comes around. Decide to completely uproot my personality and force myself to interact with others. Put on this fake persona of being really giggly and funny and outgoing. Make one friend who introduces me to 20 friends who introduces me to 40 friends. They love this fake persona. Even get a BF out of it. Things are amazing for months. Get invited to parties, always invited to hangouts. Get really exhausted trying to fake this persona for so long. Slowly become less excitable and funny. Friends still talk to me but much less reaching out to me. Last night, BF gets invited to party, doesn't invite me or put any effort into trying to get me invited. All my friends had a Halloween party and not a single one invited me. IRL I met an internet friend is the only one to invite me, but too late so I couldn't go. See pics the next morning on social media. Nothing ever changes. Yeah, it's almost as if you stop being the person your friend liked, they will stop like you? Absolutely preposterous, I know. Why don't I have Riz like Chad? Be me at work the other day. Chad coworker approaches Stacy coworker. You smell nice today. She's visibly blushing. Aw, thanks Chad. Idea.jpg. Next day go up to other Stacy coworker. You smell nice. She just gives me a creeped out look and says, oh god. Awkward silence ensues. WTF bros. I did the exact same thing as Chad but got the complete opposite reaction. Did you just write out the flirting versus harassment femanon? You see, the only difference between flirting and harassment is if the girl likes you. Yeah, it sounds unfair, but that's just the way it is. So before you try pulling stunts like this, just confirm that the girl likes you. Be me 24-year-old incel. Moved into new apartment last year. Start getting close with my 63-year-old neighbor. She's wrinkly but still skinny and has a beautiful smile. Oh no, this is not going where I think it's going. Starts giving me lots of attention after I help her with some stuff. I obviously end up falling in love with her. Should I just ask her out? We had lunch together last Saturday and she cooked for me at her place, but it was really casual and she made zero moves on me. Yeah, thank God she did. Jesus. 3 years ago, on Omegle with friends, meet an obese man dressed as a pig. His name is a really nice dude. Does humiliating stuff cause it's his fetish. We decide to archive every single picture of him we find online. Forget about him for years. All of a sudden we remember him and the friend group start making memes of him. Start a TikTok account called The Gassy Pigman where we pretend to be him and post memes we made. People start reposting our memes online. He somehow finds it. Get added on Discord. It's the Pigman. He calls me, says my full legal name and threatens to sue me if I don't take down every picture of him. Pic related is him. WTF do I do in this situation? How do I beat the Gassy Pigman? He used to post on this board a while ago. Anyone know about him? I'm thinking of just releasing everything I have on him online just as a final FU. Would appreciate any advice. Be me, not Chad. Join cuckold community. Lots of girls are looking for guys they can cuck. It's their fetish. A lot of really hot chicks end up messaging me. Get one to start dating me. The deal is she Fs me and is free to F others on the side and sometimes I have to watch. I lose my virginity to her. I immediately go no contact on her and start messaging the other girls through this community. F'd 4 chicks out of my league and it has only been 1 month since I joined. Who here high IQ? It's my sister's birthday the other night. She pity invites me out with her friends to go to a few clubs in the city. I take an Uber there. Sister arrives with all of her friends. They are all pretty good looking, 7s and 8s. I'm 5'9" and like a 5 in the face. Sister tries introducing me to them. They all barely even acknowledge me. The night goes on and we get into the clubs. They immediately break away from me and dance amongst themselves, trying to catch Chad's attention. Don't know what else to do. I just kind of stand around with a drink. Absolutely zero women looked at me or made any eye contact the entire night. We leave the club and go to another one. This time I get more into the crowd and try vibing a little. Doesn't get me anywhere, not sure if I'm even enjoying myself doing it. I've been to like 10 other clubs and bars and it was the same story. At least I've proved to myself that this stuff doesn't work and I can start tuning out the nice guys who tell me just go to clubs, bro. Was a broke virgin. Worked in fast food with no prospects. 40 plus hours a week but still barely made over 1k a month at the time. Dropped out even when I nearly completed an associate's degree worth of credits in high school. Doesn't matter, too depressed and weak-minded to do anything about my life. Decide to work on myself. Gets a better job. They offer me 30 hours a week but I get paid nearly double what I did. Depression starts kicking in again. Decide to go to school to do something with my life. It goes well and I feel like I'm working my way up in society and reaching the happiness I longed for. Depression starts hitting again. Works extra hard at school. Grades are fantastic in my engineering degree. Find a girlfriend that is exactly my type. Loses virginity.jpg. Gets a circle of friends. Life is finally becoming good and see, I have reached the normie life. Might get married soon. Realizes how busy my life is and the amount of dedication and commitment needed to maintain this. Depression starts kicking in again. This is the part when I become happy, right guys? These needs of self-sabotage will just go away because the normie life I've constructed for myself will fix me, right? The voices go away only if you work hard enough to make them silent. Little things that made your day. On the train home from school. Feeling like poo. It was a long, hard day. An old lady with a dog gets on, sits an aisle away from me. It's one of those small, funny-looking ones. Make eye contact with Doggo. Doggo makes eye contact with me. Nod my head at Doggo. Doggo nods back. Make a face at Doggo. Doggo gives me a silly stare, then yawns and licks his nose. She gets off at the next station. Smile for the rest of my way. Ignore all my problems. They get worse. Eventually they are no longer fixable. Now I don't have any problems, it just works. Anyway guys, if you liked the video make sure to like, comment and subscribe. Bye!